It's Friday. It's the weekend. Good morning, guys. It is Friday morning. It is just about 7. I have been stitching this morning. I went up at 5. I have training today, so back up at 5. I am going to head out at 10:45 as usual, but I think I'm going to take my cup of coffee that I just made because Christopher is left. So I usually wait to make coffee until he wakes up, and sometimes, like today, I was still stitching when he kind of went to the shower and everything. So now when he left, I made a cup of coffee, which I'm going to drink for coffee, and then I'm gonna have breakfast and everything is gonna be so good. But I'm gonna start my morning just taking it a little bit easier. I have some pretty bad back pains this morning. Might be that I've been sitting in the sofa too much again. Also, I think it is a part of kind of evolving training and all of those things, and that is when you train you start strengthening your muscles, and you won't strengthen the muscles in your whole back at the same time, so then you will get other unevennesses that will cause a little bit of pain. So I just have to live with the pain until I trained enough, basically. But yeah, I took my full dose of painkillers yesterday when I went to bed, and I have slept like a little princess, except for the kind of first 2 hours when I had really bad nightmares. But that's just a side effect of the medications. Yeah, there's some side effects of the medication that is a little bit special. I don't like taking my strong painkillers at night because I do get nightmares, or just very effective or active dreams, like really like stories playing out in my mind. It's like watching movies where I am starring and I can't really do anything about it. But yeah, so I have that. And then also another side effect that's just also pretty annoying is that I get hiccups. Not every time, but I do get hiccups from my strong painkillers. Strange. Some side effects are just strange. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna drink some coffee. I'm gonna continue to stitch a little bit. I did some stitching this morning. I don't think I've gotten 100 stitches yet. It's going slow. But we'll see. Yeah, it's a happy morning. Happy mornings is always good mornings. But good morning, guys. I hope you are having an awesome day. So guys, it is about 8:30. I have now watched some YouTube. I actually stayed watching more YouTube than I was planning to. I had a lot of new YouTube videos in my YouTube list, so I kind of just wanted to watch them. So I did continue stitching, and I did, I think, about 300 stitches today. If I look at it, I did almost a whole row of those 10 by 10 stitch boxes, so that is about 300 stitches. So that's quite good progress in the morning, and it's also very apparent that it goes so much faster right now. There's not so much confetti, and I'm really happy about that. However, I'm starting to feel that my back isn't really happy with me sitting there, so I'm gonna go in here and sit down instead. Well, I'm gonna edit the vlog to see if I can get that up and done before I leave, and then we'll see how much time I have left after I've done that. I think it shouldn't take more than an hour. I do have a lot of clips, but I think most of them are retakes, and I don't even listen to most of the retakes because I did a retake for a reason. So it's very seldom that I kind of cut together clips of the same time frame. So yeah. And also, I've been watching like travel vlogs this morning. I kind of watched them for 2 reasons. One, because I really enjoy them, but also I want to see how they are doing the clips and what kind of story they are building up, and that is something I'm trying to learn, how to make these vlogs like storylined. That doesn't mean that I am inventing anything. It means that I kind of have a plan over how my day is going to be, and then I try to film that as a kind of a day. That was one of the things. I watched Brogan Tate yesterday. She was doing a Q&A on everything that has to do with kind of vlogging and stuff, and she was talking about trying to have a timeline, trying not to have big gaps of time. So if you have a big gap of time, try to explain that time in the video. And I think I do that, but I want to get more clips of things that I do. Like, I don't know how many clips you can have of me stitching, and you haven't gotten any so far, because I have to kind of figure out where to place the camera and all of that. And also I usually kind of the first 2 hours of my morning when I stitch, I'm still in my pajamas. I haven't gone ready in it anyhow, and I am not super comfortable being on the camera in my pajamas. That's just the fact. So instead, when I start vlogging, I usually have just gotten ready for the morning, like from my waist up, because pajama pants is something I love and I wear them all the time, and that is what I'm going to get when we get to the States, because every year I have gotten the Christmas pajama pants at Old Navy, and this year 3 pair of my pajamas pants that I pick up on Old Navy have broken, so now I need to get new ones. And also I have a couple that I can't fit in right now. That's how it is to be kind of gaining weight, but I am slowly going down. I did have that little day after I've been to the emergency room when I actually dipped down under 70, but I did when I started eating again, I kind of got that kilo back, and that was just because my body was completely empty after I've been in the emergency. And now when you start eating, you will have like a continuous flow of food through your body, and that will give you like an extra kilo, about an extra kilo. So that's how your body works. This is also why you should weigh yourself. If you're weighing yourself, weigh yourself in the morning after you've been to the bathroom, but before you eat anything, because then you will get a very consistent weight line. It's the easiest way to get a consistent weight line, because then the food you have eaten haven't affected your body. Like for me, I eat a lot of what I eat make me put on water. So if I eat a lot of sweets, I will definitely be weighing 2 to 3 kilos more at the end of the day, just because I have so much water in the body. But throughout the night, I go to the toilet and pee it out. So in the morning, I don't have that kind of, not as much water. If I stay off sugar for a couple of days, I will see my weight drop immensely. And I think that's why I had a little curve in the past few days that went up, is because I have introduced a little bit more sugar into my diet. I shouldn't, but I have, because we made chocolate rice and it's super good, you know? It's super good. But anyhow, the reason why I weigh myself on a daily basis is because when I don't, I have a tendency to shoot up in weight, and this helps me to kind of just keep on track what is happening. And right now I am going down again, which feels really, really awesome. I have a goal, and we'll see if I hit that goal by like summer next year. I am not planning to hit any goals by New Year. However, I'm going to be careful when I eat in the States, because more from a diet perspective than anything else. Like, not a weight losing diet. It's more of a, I have a tendency to cheat on my allergy diet when I'm abroad, and I'm going to try not to do that as much, because I think I'm going to feel much better and have more energy if I stay on track. Anyhow, I'm going to edit my videos. Back home, I have trained. I was supposed to vlog before I left, but I found a news article in a local magazine about the benefit system, and I wanted to put my reply in. Yes, put my reply in, be one of everyone who has told their story and tell my story. And I got so focused, I went into hyper focus, and when I finished it off, I looked at the clock and I was like, but I started at 9:10. It is now 20 to 11. I need to go in less than 5 minutes. So I had to really hurry. So I ran off to the training session, and it went really good. It was awesome. By the way, a little note on this thing: my hair isn't as lovely and wavy as it was last time I braided it. The reason is my hair is still wet from my wash yesterday evening. So it takes my hours, if I have it in, it takes my hair, if I have it in a braid, more than like 14 hours to dry. So it's not wet, but it is like damp, and because it's damp, all of the a lot of the waves, especially the waves up in my neck, kind of just went straight. Sadly, I wanted that big hair. It's big, it's not as big. But anyhow, I'm back now. I have trained, it went well. I have some back pains, but just keep on training. That is just what I have to do. I have taken a shower, switched clothes. My training clothes are in the washer together with all Christopher's clothing from the week. It's not as much as it usually is because he's been sick, but it is enough to set a machine, so that's good. And then he will be happy because his clothes are clean when he gets home. But yeah, I'm gonna go in, I'm going to fix the video. When that is up, I am going to do first the coloring for this week or today, and then I am going to do some plans for some birthday cards and some other Christmas cards. That is my whole plan of today, is going to be card making, I think. We'll see how much energy I have. I do need to get some kind of lunch into me because I didn't have the best breakfast. I cheated on my allergy diet and I had some gluten things because I kind of got hyper focused and forgot about everything. I didn't have any lunch, I didn't have any breakfast when I was home, but I also knew that I needed something in my tummy if I was going to have the energy to train. So I actually jumped into the closest grocery store. There actually one on the way, and they had some like hard bread with a cheese mix in between. It's tomato basil. It is a Swedish brand that does these, and they are so good. I usually don't eat them because they're gluten and they have lactose in the cheese and stuff like that, but I kind of looked at it that it's better to have a little bad tummy than not having the energy to train. So I had one of those, and I had a croissant because if I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna have a croissant. They don't have that much sugar, but they're a little, and they have fat, and fat is very good to have before you train. Fat and carbs, good before you train, because you need that energy when you are training. So people who train hard and are like professionals, they have huge like carb fests before they compete, just so like not heavy carbs, easy carb, but they have carb fests just so they get that extra energy when they are training, when they are kind of pushing. So a little bit of carbs. It's not the most healthiest, and like it's so not my diet, but again, I can't eat fresh fruit. I didn't have a spoon with me, and also all like portion sized yogurts or anything, they have some kind of sugars in them, may it be artificial or real sugar, and I shouldn't have either. And then a sandwich is better, even though it's, yeah, you know. I'm gonna go in there. I'm in a good mood. It's Friday. It's the weekend. And on Monday, I should be starting to work. Awesome. Well, guys, this day just ran away from me completely. But it has its reasons. So, the US impeachment inquiry started, or have started having public hearings. And today they had the second hearing. It started my time, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it just ended, which was about 9:30-ish. So we've been having that going on in the background, but I look at it very, very interesting. Like, Swedish politics is really, really boring. Like, really boring. The US politics, however, is crazy, and I'm interested to see. The thing is, I'm not taking sides in this. I'm not saying this is what happened, and I'm not, like, it is not my country, so I'm not voting, so I don't have an input that way. I have opinions. I have very strong opinions. However, I want to keep them between me and Christopher, or my friends, more, because I don't want to push my opinions that is based on such small knowledge onto someone else at all. Because I am extremely aware that the knowledge of the American system and how it works, and why it works and what is happening there is this big. So, but yeah, I still have opinion. It's just I just wanted you to know that I try to give everyone a chance, you know. But it's very interesting because what is happening in the US right now is actually kind of affecting us here in Sweden. It affects the whole world. There's a lot of minor, kind of big, like, wars and stuff that is happening in the world, where America has a finger in the game, so to speak. In some different shapes and forms. Many of them, they are just there and trying to aid, but they're still there. They're an active part. Sweden is an active part, usually. We don't really have a military. We have a very, very small military, so we don't have the room. However, there are a lot of Swedish militaries that are part of the United Nations and whatever they are doing in war zones. But yeah, so it's very interesting to know kind of what is happening and why it's happening and what is going on, why, yeah, all of those things. And these inquiries is fascinating. Really, really fascinating, because I get a glimpse into how the American political system works. I know that I'm seeing one side right now. One side is pretty calm and collected, and the other side is quite aggressive. However, I have seen in the past, I don't know how much or how prevalent, but I've seen in the past that the other side, the calm side, have pretty often been aggressive too. So I don't judge by that. I don't. I just see it as a part of the American politics to have that argument. Like, by the way, have you ever seen an English parliamentary argument? Oh God, they're like small children in the British Parliament. So yeah, it's interesting though. So that has been our evening, fully evening. I haven't done anything else because I've been wanting to concentrate. Well, I have stitched. I've been wanting to concentrate on that to kind of be aware. So I actually did spend like an hour sketching. Not really anything more than just sketching, and I'm really feeling great about it because I feel like getting some kind of just getting that into my arm. It doesn't have to be something that is realistic in any way. It's just sketching. No references, nothing. I'm just doing faces of different shape and form, and realized at the end that all my faces was very androgynous male, so I ended up doing males on most of them. So yeah, I did that, and I did some stitching, and that was all. That has been the whole day, because, or the whole afternoon. Now that's mostly because of that inquiry thing, public hearing. So yeah, it's you can have days like that. Tomorrow is Saturday, so it is a teeny tiny sleeping day. But yeah, that's it. That's all, folks. I'm gonna say good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, and I'll see you tomorrow. What is this if not a cute little kitty? Cute little kitty? I have no clue what I just did. I wanted to do this. Look, look. There is Leia. Have you seen her? That's Leia. She's super adorable. Isn't she menacing when she looks like that? It's like, stop doing that. You're disturbing me. You're disturbing my wash. But yeah, good night, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. And night. And sleep.